First Minister Nicola Sturgeon has insisted that a programme to test care workers for coronavirus is accelerating. So far, just over a third have been tested. That's despite a promise last month that all care home staff would get a weekly test. Our Scotland editor Sarah Smith reports.
Next, I'm just going to take your notes, darling.
All staff working in every care home in Scotland are supposed to be tested for coronavirus every week. A big promise. The big problem is that nearly 4 weeks after that commitment was made, only around a third of staff have been tested even once. At this home in Dumfries and Galloway, they've had no confirmed cases, but they've also been unable to get hold of the tests.
I think it would have been beneficial for us to have been tested earlier. It would have kind of put us all maybe a bit more at ease, where we're further down the line now, having been closed since March. It's quite scary thinking that if somebody comes back with a positive test, that'll have a huge impact on the home.
Across the whole of Dumfries and Galloway, only 4 care home staff were tested in the first week of this month. Of all the people in Scotland who have died of COVID-19, 47% of them have been in care homes. That's more than have died in hospital. And the government know that without visitors, it's staff who pose the greatest risk for bringing the virus into homes. That's why they want to test them all every week. But it's a target they've yet to meet. The charity that runs this home say they've only been able to get 5% of their Scottish staff tested, compared to 90% in their homes in England.
I welcome the commitment to weekly testing because that is a commitment that hasn't happened in England, but the reality has to catch up with the government position.
The First Minister will not set a date for when the government might reach the testing goal. Why is the commitment to test all care home staff not been met, even though it's over 3 weeks since it was first made, and when will that promise be fulfilled?
It does take time to put in place a programme of testing that number of people in place, and health boards have been doing that. The Health Secretary and I have, I think, given a fairly direct indication over the last week or so that we think that progress should be accelerating, and that's why the Health Secretary has made that very clear to health boards. On the other side of that is that we've made clear to health boards that the Scottish Government is there if they need additional resources and support.
The Scottish Government is working on a deal to cover sick pay for any care home workers who do test positive and have to isolate. Figures for staff testing will now be published every week, intensifying pressure to increase the tests. Sarah Smith, BBC News, Glasgow.